A few years ago, I held a workshop about Tantra for women. So I messaged some of my girlfriends, invited them to join, and one of them responded, "No thanks, I don't believe in Tantra." I was really puzzled. What do you mean you don't believe in Tantra? It's like saying you don't believe in yoga. But then I understood. See, what she thought that I was inviting her for was an orgy, because she thought that Tantra means open relationships, a lot of sex, and promiscuity. Well, I've been doing this work for many years. I've been in tantric communities for many years, and over those many years, I realized how many people really think that this is what Tantra is about. So when they hear the word Tantra, tantric workshop, or a Tantra teacher, this is what they assume that it's all about. That it's about those sex parties and orgies, open relationships, and just sleeping around. And the thing is that it is. Often, really, this is what happens when you go to a tantric school, tantra festival, or a retreat. A lot of these things happen. But not only. There are other teachers, other workshops, other retreats that actually look at things a little differently. And I've done these things too. You know, I lived in a tantric community, which now, having been out of this community for quite a few years, I look at it a bit differently, and I think it was more of a sex cult than a tantric community. So I was a part of this. I did engage with multiple lovers because we're all practicing open relationships, and you guys will find a lot of videos where I do talk about open relationships on this channel. I also, yes, attended sex parties. I hosted some of them, like I just said. But with every single party I attended, I engaged less and less, until the moment where I still enjoyed being in the space, but I wasn't intimate with anyone. And by the way, yes, you do not have to have sex at the sex party. You're not forced to do anything. You can totally listen to your boundaries and your preferences. And if you want to learn more about sex parties and how to really show up in the best way and make sure that you have a good experience and feel safe, check out the link somewhere around here that will take you to one of my videos where I talk in detail about attending your first sex party. My point is, people, yes, sexualize Tantra, and there is a lot of promiscuity, there's a lot of promotion of sex, like free sex, have sex with anyone. And there is also teachers and teachings that are more conservative in nature. I personally believe that our sexual energy is very sacred, and I am extremely selective when it comes to who I will share my energy with. And quite honestly, when I speak to people and when they get to know me more personally, like deeper, they're usually surprised when they realize how I relate with people, or in fact, how not willing and open I am to just engage with everyone. I don't like one night stand. It's never really been my thing. I'm very selective. I really need to feel the deep intimacy before I have sex with someone. And I just want you to understand that in the world of Tantra, not everyone is promiscuous, not everyone is promoting sex, and so don't discredit these teachings just because the way some teachers talk about it may seem like just too much for you. My definition of sexual empowerment and sexual liberation is not sleeping with as many people as you can. For me, it's about owning your yes and owning your no. That means that when you really do want to connect intimately with someone, you're able to say it without feeling any shame about your desires. But it also means that if you do not want to connect with someone, you can easily say no, and again, without feeling any shame about saying this. To me, this is what tantric teachings on sexuality are about. So if my approach is something that feels more aligned to you and how you would like to approach your intimate life, then let me know. We can chat more and we can see how we can work together. You can check the link below this video or go to magdakay.com/apply, where you can fill up a short application and schedule a free consultation with me. During this conversation, we look at where you are and where you want to get, what has already worked and what hasn't worked for you, and how specifically I can help you create the love and intimate life that you truly desire. Again, my love, my intention with this video is just to let you know that tantric teachings are beautiful, that looking at your sexuality and opening up sexually is important. And it's not about becoming promiscuous. It's not about attending sex parties. This is too much for a lot of people, and it's perfect. In fact, what these teachings are truly about is you knowing what you desire and also knowing your boundaries and then respecting them. And this is exactly what I do with my clients. I work uniquely with every single person because every single person is different. So you're not pushed to do anything. On the contrary, we find what is true to you, what feels safe to you, and we work with these parameters. So once again, my love, make sure to check the link in the description of this video if you would like to work with me one-on-one. And my darling, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. Please comment below, what do you think about tantric communities and tantric teachers? Do you find it overly sexualized, or do you think it's all cool and you enjoy this? And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you would like more videos like that, and click the bell icon to get notified when a new video comes out. And make sure also to connect with me on Instagram. I love sharing with you some personal details from my life. It's Magda K Official. And I would also love to see you over at my newsletter. The link is in the description. Basically, I have unique information and content that I share on each of the channels. There are things that only you guys are seeing, only on my YouTube. Then some other things that happen only via Instagram or only via the email. So if you want it all, make sure to connect with me on all these platforms. My love, thank you so much for being here and listening to this video, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!